Most people don't even realize it. They've already lost the war because they never trained for it. The war I'm talking about, it's the one inside your own damn head. And every time you hit snooze, every time you scroll when you should focus, every time you say, "I'll start tomorrow," you lose. The real enemy is the undisciplined version of you, the one you keep feeding, the one that's been running the show. Because no one ever trained you to fight back. They trained you to obey, to react, to comply, to stay soft. But here's the truth. If you don't learn to weaponize your own mind, someone else will do it for you. And they'll aim it straight at your future. This isn't motivation, this is war. Let's begin. Your mind didn't start weak. It was made weak by a system that profits when you stay distracted and powerless. They fed you comfort like it was love. They told you stress is bad, hardship is toxic, discipline oppressive. So now, what do we have? Men built like marble, with minds made of wet paper. Scroll, swipe, snooze, repeat. Begging for motivation like it's some magical permission slip to do the hard thing. Telling yourself you'll start on Monday, like life gives you infinite restarts. Let me be blunt. The world you live in doesn't require strength. It rewards weakness. That's why you can get by soft and still survive. But survival? That's not the goal. Not here. Not anymore. Because the minute life hits you, when the crisis comes, when it all falls apart, you'll break. Just like they built you to. So, if you want to be the kind of person who doesn't flinch under pressure, who doesn't beg for comfort, who doesn't run from pain, then you need to retrain your mind, not like a student, like a soldier. Weapons aren't born, they're forged, built through repetition, pressure, and purpose. Your mind is no different, but right now, it's soft, reactive, loud, untrained. If your emotions control you, if your discipline folds under temptation, if you break every time life punches back, then your mind is still just flesh. To become a weapon, it needs fire. It needs structure. So how do you train your mind like a weapon of war? Number 1, kill the snooze button. Let me be clear. The snooze button isn't just 10 more minutes. It's a message. A message to your brain that says, my comfort matters more than my purpose. Every time you hit it, you reinforce one belief. I don't follow through on what I said I'd do. That's the seed of every failure you'll ever experience. Neurologically, you trigger a mini reward for delaying pain. Your brain learns, if I ignore discomfort, I get to feel good. This is the exact wiring that keeps you addicted to your phone, your distractions, your excuses. Psychologically, you start your day by breaking a promise to yourself. And the rest of your day? It snowballs with guilt, laziness, and rationalization. I already slipped up, might as well take it easy. That mindset kills momentum. The rule is simple. When the alarm rings, you move. No checking your phone, no thinking, no internal negotiation. You launch yourself out of bed like it's life or death. Set a 10-second rule. If my feet aren't on the ground in 10 seconds, I've already lost. You're building a warrior's reflex, not an NPC excuse. Practical tips you can do. Put your phone across the room and keep the volume at max so that it forces your body to move. This motion breaks the habit loop. Stack the habit. As soon as you stand, you go and splash cold water on your face, play loud, energizing music, then start into your morning routine. You're not waking up, you're activating the weapon. You say you want discipline, then earn it the second you open your eyes. Comfort is a trap, and the snooze button is the bait. Kill it, or it will kill your momentum. Number 2, do something physically uncomfortable every single day. You say you want mental toughness, but you avoid pain like it's poison. Here's the truth no one wants to say. Comfort is your cage, and pain is the only key that opens the damn door. If your body never suffers, your mind never hardens. Why does this work? Your nervous system is a training ground. Every time you choose discomfort on purpose, you shrink the fear of hard things. You rewire your brain to respond, not retreat. You build what elite soldiers call voluntary suffering reflexes. In short, you're teaching your mind. We move through pain. We don't run from it. What you should actually do, no excuses. Pick one thing every day that physically sucks and do it anyway. Here are non-negotiable examples. Cold showers. Start at 30 seconds. Work to 3 minutes. No warm-up. Don't ease into it. Step in, breathe through it, own it. Early morning workouts. Doesn't have to be fancy. Push-ups, sprints, shadow boxing. You're not training for aesthetics. You're training for mental war. Hard manual tasks, deep cleaning your room, carrying heavy groceries without a cart. It's not about the task, it's about rejecting the easy path. 24-hour dopamine detox, once a week. No YouTube, no social media, no junk food. Force your mind to sit in silence, to feel withdrawal. That's the real enemy. Rules you must stick to. It must suck. You should feel resistance just thinking about it. No negotiation. The moment you debate it, you've already lost. Stack it early. First 3 hours of your day, just your battle zone. You don't need another YouTube video. You need to sweat. You need to shake. You need to push through when every muscle screams, stop. Because that moment right there, that's where the weapon is forged. Number 3, track your behavior like a surgeon. Most people live like gamblers. They guess why their life isn't working. They hope they're improving. They operate on vibes instead of data. What you don't track, you can't change. And what you don't measure, you'll lie about. Your brain's job is to protect your ego, not expose your truth. That's why you feel like you're doing okay, while still stuck in the same rut, month after month. You don't need to log 47 things. Track the core levers that determine whether you're getting sharper or softer. Track these 4 things daily. Number 1, sleep time and wake time. Do you control your mornings or snooze through them? Any warrior knows how you start your day decides who wins, you or your weakness. Number 2, deep work hours. Time spent truly focused. No phone, no tabs. 90 minutes of deep work is greater than 6 hours of half-ass work. Number 3, physical pain or challenge. Did you push your body today? Cold, sweat, soreness? No physical edge equals mental rust. Number 4, screen time or app usage. Most people waste 4 to 6 hours a day and don't even notice. Track every minute, face the truth, then cut it out of your life. You can use a physical journal or digital apps like Notion to write down all those things I mentioned before. Feels ancient, but it works. You can't weaponize a mind that runs on denial. You want that edge? Then study yourself, ruthlessly, relentlessly, like your life depends on it. Number 4, practice daily mental silence. You think you need more motivation, more podcasts, more routines, more dopamine. You don't. You need silence. Uncomfortable, raw silence. Because until you learn to sit still with your own mind, you'll always be its prisoner. Mental silence isn't relaxation. It's a war against overstimulation. Every notification, every swipe, every second you fill with noise, it trains your brain to fear stillness, to run from its presence, to hide from your own thoughts. But when you strip all that away, you finally meet the real you underneath the noise. That's where the work begins. Silence trains your focus. Nothing sharpens attention like removing distractions. Self-awareness, patterns, addictions, weak spots, only visible in silence. And restraint. Learning to pause before reacting makes you deadly calm under chaos. So how to do it? Start with 10 minutes, daily. No skipping, no phone, no music, no visuals, not even guided meditation. Sit, eyes closed. Breathe. That's it. Let the thoughts come. Don't chase them. Don't suppress them. Just observe. When you feel like quitting, stay longer. That's where the wiring is being rewired. Over time, increase to 20, 30, even 60 minutes. Same time, same place, every day. Turn it into a ritual. Turn it into a weapon. Most people can't even sit alone for 5 minutes without checking their phone. You? You're going to master stillness until it terrifies them. Because a man who doesn't need noise, Who doesn't need distraction? Who can face his own mind every single day? That man is unbreakable. Number 5. Read 1 chapter a day. Non-negotiable. You say you want to level up? Then why are you feeding your brain the same garbage every day? 1 chapter a day won't change your life, but it will change your identity. Most people never upgrade the operating system of their brain. They scroll, they binge, they consume noise. But books are compressed clarity, years of battle-tested knowledge distilled into 200 pages. And when you read, daily, relentlessly, you do 3 things. Rewire your self-image, inject mental frameworks, stoicism, discipline, self-mastery. Replace soft thinking with sharp thought. You become the kind of man who chooses input with precision. What to read, so you don't waste time. Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, Atomic Habits by James Clear, Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, Deep Work by Cal Newport, 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson. 1 chapter, 1 day, every day. No skipping, no multitasking, no summaries. Read it properly. Now, how to weaponize it. Read before checking your phone. No exceptions. Highlight 1 line per day. Write 1 sentence on why it hit you. Apply it by sundown. 1 line equals 1 action. That's how you integrate, not just intellectualize. Reading without action is mental masturbation. We read to move differently, not just to feel smart. 1 chapter a day won't make you a genius, but it'll make you dangerous. Because while the rest of the world drowns in notifications, you're downloading the mental armor and wisdom of legends. Number 6, build a new identity. Everything you just did. The cold showers, the early wake-ups, the silence, the tracking, the reading. None of it means anything if you still think like the same weak version of yourself. You need to kill the old version of you. Most people make the mistake of changing habits while still clinging to the same self-image. They do the push-ups, but still call themselves lazy. They read the book, but still believe they're average. They meditate, but still identify as someone trying to improve. That's a trap, because identity is the root system. Your brain will always pull you back to match who you believe you are. Here's how you build a new identity from the ground up. Number 1, pick a new label and mean it. I am a warrior. I am the kind of man who follows through. I do what I say every time. Say it out loud. Post it on your wall. Burn it into your morning routine. Number 2, act in alignment. Every decision you make must answer 1 question. Would the man I'm becoming do this? Or would the weak version of me? If the answer is weak, reject it. Number 3, stack proof every day. Each time you do the work, no matter how small, you're casting a vote for your new identity. You don't become disciplined in 1 day. You earn it through 500 small acts. Number 4, burn the bridge. Stop calling yourself lazy, undisciplined, trying to change. You're not trying. You've already started. You're already in the fight. You don't become a savage by doing a few hard things. You become one by deciding you already are one. Your old self, he had his chance. Now it's time for a new version to take the throne. No more waiting, no more hoping, just action. Representatives, relentless reinforcement. Build the identity, or stay trapped in the one that broke you. If you're still watching, you're not soft. You're not like them. Most people click out when it gets real, when it stops being motivational and starts sounding like work. They bounce. They'll be scrolling again in 3 minutes. But you're still here, because part of you knows. The old way isn't working, and the new version of you doesn't have time to wait. Let's recap. Kill the snooze button. Win the morning war. Do something uncomfortable every single day. Track your behavior with surgical precision. Create space for mental silence. Read, study, upgrade your weapon, and most of all, build the identity of someone unstoppable. This isn't a one-time video. This is your call to arms. From this moment forward, you don't train your mind like a weapon. You become the weapon. So close the tab, put the phone down, and prove to yourself that you're exactly who you said you'd become. Because this world doesn't need more people talking about potential. It needs more soldiers who show up and get things done.